Ajax made the most of Lisandro Martinez' transfer to get big fee at Man United's expense. Ajax CEO Edwin van der Sar reportedly made the most of Lisandro Martinez's sale to Manchester United to get the highest possible transfer fee. United are expected to sign Martinez, 24, for an initial €54 million, £45.1 million. The deal is expected to include up to €10 million, £8.5 million, in add-ons. Erik ten Hag is a big fan of Martinez after working with him for 3 years at Ajax, before he left the club in May to become United's new manager. The versatile defender is Ajax's reigning player of the year and is capable of playing at centre-back, left-back and at the base of midfield. Martinez joined Ajax from Argentine side Defensa y Justicia in the summer of 2019 and has since played 120 games, helping them win 4 trophies, including 2 Eredivisie titles. At international level, he's won the Copa America and Finalissima in the last 12 months. United are purchasing a player with a fine CV, but they may be paying over the odds. According to The Telegraph, van der Sar has done the utmost to agree a big fee. It's claimed the £53.9 million deal reimburses a lot, and Ajax are saying goodbye with a heavy heart. Martinez is set to be Ten Hag's third signing as United boss following the arrivals of Feyenoord defender Tyrell Malacia and free agent Christian Eriksen. They are still hopeful of signing Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong, despite his well-known reservations. Ex-United skipper Rio Ferdinand is looking forward to seeing Martinez in action. The more I've looked into him and the vibes and the stories I'm hearing and the mutterings from different people, it gets better, the iconic defender told his YouTube channel. I listened to an interview with Jurrien Timber, the young player that United were looking to sign. The centre-back Martinez played alongside at Ajax. He was basically saying, when I'm not on my game and a bit out of concentration, Martinez always shouts at me, he always swears at me and in his language and gets me going. Perhaps the biggest concern about Martinez is his height. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches, making him 6 inches smaller than club captain Harry Maguire. Yet Ferdinand believes his versatility will be a huge asset to Ten Hag this coming season. If it suits them to play him in midfield and they want the extra body, an extra bit of resilience in front of the back four, protection and somebody who knows how to defend in there, then I think they may be utilizing that, added Ferdinand. But if we've got a lot of the ball and we're expecting to dominate possession against the so-called lesser teams, maybe then he may not be called in for that position and may slot back into the centre-back position or maybe not even starting. Harry Maguire makes clear his thoughts on giving up the Man United captaincy. Harry Maguire has no intention of giving up the Manchester United captaincy, insisting all professional footballers have difficulties during the course of their careers. United boss Erik ten Hag has confirmed Maguire, 29, will retain the armband this coming term after weeks of speculation. Some fans have called for the England international to be stripped the captaincy following a series of poor performances last season. Maguire accepts last season's performances were not good enough but won't step down from his prestigious position. "Listen, last year was disappointing," the defender told reporters. "As an individual I didn't play well and as team we certainly didn't play well. But a good career can last 10 to 15 years and you're never going to have every year where it's plain sailing and you don't have any difficulties. You're going to have to fight, you're going to have setbacks and last year was certainly a setback for myself on my career path. But it's behind us now and we look forward to the future and getting this club back to winning trophies, which is what it's all about." Confirming his skipper earlier this month, Ten Hag said, "Harry Maguire is the captain. He's an established captain, he's achieved a lot of success, so I don't doubt this issue." In response, Old Trafford legend Gary Neville said, "So the same United fans fuming with me for applauding the decision to keep Maguire as captain seem to be without knowing criticizing the new manager for his decision. Maybe support Maguire and stop bullying him on here. The new manager obviously likes him." Maguire joined United from Leicester for £80 million 3 years ago, playing 144 games to date. Despite impressing during his first 2 seasons at the club, Maguire can't be guaranteed of his place in the team, according to Liverpool legend Mark Lawrenson. Club captain used to mean that you were captain of the club, not necessarily team captain, Lawrenson told Paddy Power. Harry Maguire is a good player, but like a lot of them last year, he had a really poor season. His problem is that he's a good footballer, but he is just a bit slow. You can't really make yourself any faster, unfortunately. I don't know whether it'll be him leading the team every week. In all honesty, I would watch this space. Ten Hag is obviously still buying players. You can understand what he's doing, he's buying players that he knows, and also players that good in the dressing room. Last year, United's dressing room was all over the place. There were players there that knew they were leaving at the end of the season. They knew also that the interim manager, Ralf Rangnick, was leaving, and it was just a complete mess. Jose Mourinho has told Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag how to handle Eric Bailly. For everything that Eric Bailly apparently lacks to be an elite centre-back, two qualities which he brings to the table for Manchester United: personality and individuality should not be overlooked as Erik ten Hag continues to shape the squad in his own image this summer window. Jadon Sancho has been a shining light during two dazzling pre-season outings, while several promising youngsters have also caught the eye. Others at a crossroads in their United career, including Bailly and a rejuvenated Anthony Martial, could prompt ten Hag into an immediate U-turn on their futures. 6 years after starting his United career, Bailly was seemingly heading for the exit this summer, and the impending signing of Lisandro Martinez complicates things further. However, during his impressive outings on two continents in pre-season so far, the Ivorian has given ten Hag some familiar for thought. He is a team boy, he is a great boy. He is an honest man, always ready to give everything for the team. That is why we have him, why we still have him, and why he is going to stay. Football teams need people like him, people where the club is more important than anything else. Bailly was the first signing made by Jose Mourinho in 2016 and, as such, the former United manager was naturally a champion for him throughout his time in the Old Trafford hot seat. But those above comments, made during the 2018 tour, went overlooked by successors Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralf Rangnick as interim. Ten Hag must not fall into that trap and now has first-hand proof of what Bailly can provide. Given United's defensive struggles last season, it was baffling how the Ivorian only played 7 games, that after he signed a contract extension last summer, and he even slipped behind Phil Jones in the United pecking order. It may still be that both players leave during the transfer window, along with fellow centre-back Axel Tuanzebe. However, when providing two eye-catching attacking moments on tour, Bailly underlined everything strong about his game and, at 28, it would be reasonable to suggest he is entering his peak years. Perhaps the learning curve has been served and Bailly has ironed out those erratic moments of madness that characterized his game. Mourinho has spelled out exactly why that would be a mistake. Ten Hag is savvy enough to work it out for himself, though, and will change tack if needed with regards any predisposition he had on Bailly. By signing Martinez, the Dutchman has added to an area that is already well stocked, and there will be casualties to balance the squad. Bailly was initially thought to be on that particular list as he could still command a half-decent fee, but Mourinho could be proved right, once again, in Bailly's own quest for redemption. Manchester United announced their latest summer signing. Manchester United have officially announced that Ajax defender Lisandro Martinez will join the club this summer. Since arriving at Manchester United, Erik ten Hag has been dealt with the tough task of improving a side that struggled immensely last season. The Dutch manager has already turned to the Eredivisie for the signing of Tyrell Malacia, a league he is very much familiar with. Now, Manchester United have officially announced the signing of another talent, this time from ten Hag's former club, Ajax. That man is Lisandro Martinez, with Manchester United's official website confirming an agreement has been reached between the two clubs. After United conceded more goals last season than any other Premier League campaign, there's no doubt defensive reinforcement would have been high on ten Hag's priority list this summer, and the signings of Malacia and Martinez prove just that.